What is up guys, and welcome to my review of the Vodafone Smart 4 Turbo. Now this is a very inexpensive device at around £55 at the time of this recording, so let's just get straight into it. I know I said this in the unboxing video and I actually still stand by it, but this is actually a really comfortable device in the hand and it pretty much is a perfect size for me. It's not an incredibly wide device and I think it really does the trick for me, and it's certainly not the thinnest smartphone either, but that really didn't bother me at all. Now the display is not the greatest guys, but it's certainly not the worst I've ever seen, and it's perfectly acceptable for the price you're going to be paying for this smartphone. Viewing angles can be a little strained at times, but that's not really going to bother you the majority of your time. And another thing, it doesn't look particularly bright and the colours can look a bit washed out most of the time, and unfortunately it is a bit of a fingerprint magnet. Viewing back YouTube videos on the Smart 4 Turbo really isn't too bad at all, and I was actually quite surprised. The audio quality you're going to get isn't the best though, and it's quite tinny at times and lacks a lot of warmth and depth. The Smart 4 Turbo is actually quite responsive, and loading up apps and YouTube videos were pretty reasonably quick. The Turbo is running 4.4.2 KitKat, and that is a bit of a time warp for me to be honest, but it is a really solid OS with more than enough features to keep everybody happy. And unfortunately guys, the camera on the Smart 4 Turbo really isn't up to much. It's a 5 megapixel autofocus LED flash camera, but unfortunately it doesn't do a great job of taking images, and video is really not very good at all. But on the plus side, the battery is absolutely fantastic. I was easily able to get a full day with light to moderate use using the Smart 4 Turbo. In terms of call quality, it was absolutely fine. So in conclusion guys, I think this is an absolutely fantastic device for the price. Yes, it's not the best smartphone in the world, absolutely far from it, but it's really good for that price point. And to be honest with you guys, this is quite an old phone now, and I think there are going to be some new budget devices just around the corner, so there is a chance prices could drop on even this model. So there you go guys, but what do you think? Be sure to let me know in the comments below. A big thank you to James over at Vodafone for the sample, and I'll talk to you in the next one.